Hello, my name is Andy. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. And I want to talk to you today about how you can know God. So, there are lots of voices in the world today. There's lots of social media, news reports, many people, different religions making claims about God. But who's right and who's wrong? How can you know if the God who created everything around us, if the God who created this world and the universe is the God of the Bible, the God who sent Jesus Christ? That's a very good question. So lots of people, they read the different religious books, they read the Bible, they read the Quran, and they apply their mind to see if they can understand, to see if they can rationalize and understand what makes sense, what's true. Um, and people come up with all sorts of different answers. So how can I how can I prove to you that what I believe is true? Well, as a Christian, I believe that there are two supernatural witnesses. In the Bible, it actually says in matters of law, if you need two, a matter will be established by two witnesses. You can't establish guilt or innocence for a criminal act if on a single testimony. You need two witnesses to give testimony to establish the truth. And Christians have that. We have two witnesses. The first, it's important to understand that God is too great for us to understand who He is and what He's like. The only way that we can ever know anything about God is with our tiny human minds, is what He chooses to reveal to us through His two witnesses. Now, what are these two witnesses? Well, the first witness is rather obvious from a Christian perspective, which is the Bible. We believe that this is a supernatural book. We believe that God supernaturally inspired the people who are writing this book, and they put down the very words that He intended, but within the shape of their human personalities. So that's a supernatural book. But what's the second supernatural witness? Well, the second witness who shows us who God is and what He's like is the Holy Spirit. It's a supernatural power of God that comes to live inside us. So these are the two witnesses, and because we have the Bible and we have the Holy Spirit opening it up to us and explaining what it means, that's how we can know deep in our heart, the bottom of our being, that the God that we worship is the God of the Bible, and that His word is true and faithful. But of course, as I said, many people read the Bible. Many people in university study the Bible. They make a living teaching about the Bible and what it means. But some of these people, they're atheists. They don't believe in God. They just believe that this is a book like any other book, with facts and history and propositions and ideas and philosophy. They don't see it as anything supernatural at all. But so what's going on here? How can a clever person look in the Bible and not come to understand about God? Well, the answer is that the Holy Spirit only comes to those who are humble. In the Bible, we read that God resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble. So to come to God, to know God, the first step is to humble yourself. In practical terms, if anybody did want to know the God of the Bible, they need to get a hold of a copy of the Bible, and they need to start reading it. But first, they need to ask God to explain it to them. Admit that they need His help. Ask for God's help to understand who He is, and He will reveal Himself through the Bible. Thank you for listening.